Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear. My voice cracks. Yes, it's my birthday, and I'll cry if I want to. This handsome hot piece of gorilla ass looks pretty damn good for 89 years old. And what better way to celebrate my birthday than reviewing one of my favorite movies of all time, Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. And of course, actually going out and celebrating my birthday, not being one of those creatures who lives in the attic and will not get off a computer. No, but seriously, it's Star Wars. Wow, I mean, what hasn't been said about Star Wars? An hours-long conversation about the little things, like the beautiful background of Cloud City in the special edition when Vader walks to his ship, like Hayden Christensen coming out as Anakin's ghost and Luke reacting as if he knows what his father looked like as a hot hunk with a smile.
Yoda! Obi-Wan! Some other guy?
I'm Anakin Skywalker, your father.
Oh, you didn't look like that 5 minutes ago.
But yeah, Star Wars is an endless topic, especially for the hardcore fans who jack off to it. Alright, how about we move on with The Empire Strikes Back, the one I want to review. Happy birthday to me. It's the second movie to be made in the Star Wars franchise. You know, until the prequels made it look like Attack of the Clones was the second one by calling it Episode 2. Oh god, no, just talking about The Empire Strikes Back. After A New Hope hit new heights in cinema history with its special effects, costumes, characters, and story, they thought, well, hell, let's continue with this story. But George Lucas thought it would bomb, and he went on vacation with Steven Spielberg thinking it would fail opening weekend, and that's where they came up with the idea of Indiana Jones. Oh god, no, back to The Empire Strikes Back. The story begins with the rebels chilling in Hoth. The Empire are desperate to find them, and they do eventually. Luke is attacked by a Wampa, which was barely shown in the original cut of the movie. It's welcome showing more footage of it, and Luke chops off its hands and sees Obi-Wan's ghost telling him to go to Dagobah and find Yoda. Then Han gives Luke warmth by shoving him inside a tauntaun. Yuck.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Great line. And of course, this is the movie that officially stated Darth Vader as one of the greatest villains of all time. He's always top 3, and he completely steals the show with strangling his employees, making smart-ass remarks, chopping off hands, being honored to be joined by his guests, and so on. But Darth Vader is freaking awesome in this movie. The Emperor, who, you know, is the master of Darth Vader and the leader of the Empire, don't you forget now, with Vader's fame. Happy birthday to me. He makes an appearance in this movie, and he's portrayed by Ian McDiarmid in the special edition. And I like the decision to do that, because he was one of the good things about the prequels. It was great they added him. Of course, the Emperor was played by a woman in the original movie. Yep, the Emperor was a chick, with Clive Revill voicing over. He was portrayed by one of the wives of the producers, who apparently felt like putting his wife in makeup and making her look old and disgusting. Great husband. But yeah, Ian is great, even if it's like 2 minutes. And I also got to mention the infamous kiss that Leia gives to Luke. Oh man, what a joke this has become. Of course, the people making the film at the time didn't come up with the idea to make them twins, and apparently when they made that decision, they completely forgot about this scene. Meme fest this is. Meme fest. I don't think it's as crazy as Anakin hating sand. That became a crazy spectacle of memes. The boy Harrison Ford as the smuggler Han Solo is... well, come on. It's terrible. Nah, I'm just kidding, it's great. And his buddy Lando, played by Billy D. Williams, is also great. They have a great backstory that we'll never see. They betted the Millennium Falcon in a poker game, and Lando lost fair and square. We'll never see that. But yeah, they're good buddies, and when Lando gives you that smile that just says, "Come here, baby," it's great. And pervy, and creepy, and deadly. Boy, that went dark. It's always great looking back at the great Carrie Fisher's career, and nobody can portray Leia like Carrie did. She's the one true Princess Leia, who was...
part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away!
Her trying to avoid Han's perviness is great. And then this guy, they bicker a lot.
She expressed her true feelings for me.
What? Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Who's scruffy looking?
Another great line. We love you, Carrie. Of course, one of the big highlights of the film is seeing Yoda, who, you know, was a puppet before we knew he was a gold medalist Olympian, train Luke on Dagobah, and secretly test him while he acts a fool throughout. Yoda's words of wisdom still come great to this day, and they help Luke become the Jedi he will be. But he leaves early, because Han and Leia are in danger, so he leaves even though Yoda and Obi-Wan beg him not to. But Luke always looks to the horizon, and it's a mistake. One thing people hilariously complain about is Lando's betrayal to the good guys, and it became a joke in shows like Robot Chicken.
About the damn Tic Tacs. I'm Billy D. Williams, and I'm tired of people saying Lando was a traitor. You, damn it!
Is there a problem here?
No. Oh my God. Hey, I'm sorry, everybody. I'll pay full price for the Tic Tacs.
Good. Glad to see Lando showing some integrity for once.
But yeah, he sold them off in the hands of the Empire, and Boba Fett, the greatest bounty hunter ever, who lasted in more movies than his father did, oh god no, just The Empire Strikes Back, happy birthday to me, finds them and gives Han to Jabba the Hutt with the help of Vader after he altered the deal and told Lando to pray he didn't alter it any further. Han gets frozen in carbonite and survives. Darth Vader sets a trap for Luke to confront him, and the two duel it out in a classic bout. Of course, if you masturbate to stuff like this like I do, ha 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 ha, what? You'll find out that this isn't the first time they confronted. In Star Wars comics, the canon ones, they confront and duel there too, but only for a brief minute. Here, it's longer. Darth Vader gets so salty all of a sudden, for like no reason. He breathes so heavily and you can hear it too. He's like, Popper, 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 Popper. Happy birthday to me. He chops off Luke's hand, which led him to be one of the best villains. And then, the twist. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. One of the best twists in movie history. Yeah, I'm talking about when Bruce Willis was dead the entire time in The Sixth Sense and didn't realize it. Oh wait, wrong twist. I'm talking about when Darth Vader says,
I am your father.
that is still shocking to this day. You watch this repeatedly, and it still gets under your skin. And he doesn't say, Luke, I am your father. He says, no, I am your father. Why would he say Luke? There's no one else in the room. It's just them. There's no one else he's talking to unless the director was in the room and he felt uncomfortable with the scene. Okay, moving on. Luke refuses to join Vader and lets go and falls. In the special edition, they added in a scream, but I never actually heard it. But whatever the case, they find him and Vader contacts him through the Force and tries to convince him to join the dark side. And Lando, for whatever reason, felt the need to put on Han Solo's clothing. What kind of fucking... He probably lost a bet to wear that specific type of clothing, and Lando wanted something out of the bet, so he flew the Falcon and wore Han's clothes. Weird. Weird guy. The ending leaves a feeling that it's not over yet. Who's the Emperor? Where is this father and son storyline going? Well, we got answers, because after this came Star Wars Return of the Jedi, and after that came Star Wars The Phantom Menace, and after that came Star Wars Attack of the Clones, and after that came Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, and after that came Star Wars The Force Awakens, and after that came Rogue One, a Star Wars story, because you gotta add a Star Wars story into it to let you know, and after that came Star Wars The Last Jedi, and after that will come Han Solo, a Star Wars story with a Star Wars story again. Then after that will come Episode 9, and after that will come Obi-Wan Star Wars story, and after that will come Boba Fett Star Wars story, then Yoda Star Wars story, then Darth Vader Star Wars story, then Darth Sidious Star Wars story, then Jabba the Hutt Star Wars story, then Jar Jar Star Wars story, then the eye that came out of the garbage chute Star Wars story. Oh god. Oh, I need to catch my breath. Happy birthday to me. Blah 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 blah. Well, The Empire Strikes Back, one of my favorite movies. It again broke ground with plot twists and spectacle effects. Hamill, Fisher, and Ford are all great, with newcomers Billy D. Williams and many more, especially Yoda, but Darth Vader is my fave. May the Force be with you, always. Now let me go celebrate my birthday, and pray I don't alter it any further.